This is a bad idea. Like, objectively, this should not work. Bourbon, Aperol, Amaro, and lemon juice? That's not a cocktail, that's an argument. But here's the thing. Sometimes the drinks that shouldn't work are the ones you can't stop thinking about. So today, no safety net, no classic template to fall back on, just an idea that probably goes too far, and just enough control to try and hold it together. Most cocktails are built on structure, balance, predictability, guardrails. This has none of that. You've got bitterness from two different directions, sweetness that might fight instead of help, and citrus cutting through something that normally gets stirred, not shaken. So yeah, this is either going to be really interesting or really disappointing. All right, let's start with bourbon. This is the only thing here that actually makes sense. If this works, it's because this holds the line. Amaro Nonino. This is structure, but it's also risk number one. Aperol. Yeah, we're doing it anyway. And now, lemon. This is where it stops making sense. This is also where it either works or it completely falls apart. Just a touch of simple syrup. Not to sweeten, just to keep this from turning in on itself. Orange bitters. We need something tying this together. And finally, 1 drop of Saline, because now control matters. Add ice and it's time to shake. This is not a gentle shake. This needs to come together whether it wants to or not. This is where we find out if this is controlled or just chaos. All right, time to double strain over large ice. Express a lemon peel and then an orange peel and discard both of them. Now this is where we find out if this is controlled or just chaos. Cheers, y'all. Huh. Okay, wait. That actually works. And here's why I think it does work. The lemon doesn't take over, it just sharpens everything. The Aperol lifts the drink and keeps it from getting too heavy. The Amaro gives it structure so it doesn't fall into sweetness. The bourbon just holds the line the whole time. You know, it's not clean, it's not classic, but it still works. When everything in here should be fighting and somehow isn't, that's not an accident. That's controlled chaos. Not every great drink follows the rules. Sometimes it's about knowing which ones to break and how far you can push it before it pushes back. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
When the glass runs low and the night runs deep, we're still pouring truth we don't gotta keep. From the burn to the buzz to the